I lost thousands of dollars and months of my life, close to a year, doing what everyone said would make me rich online. But the boring strategy I'm going to share with you in this video has helped not only myself, but also dozens of my customers to build profitable six-figure consulting businesses. My name is Fred, and I went from making $0 per month, coming from the lower middle class, to making over $1,200 per day with my online business using a simple 4-step process. Now, I've put together a free video training that shows you everything I did step by step so you can copy me. The link will be in the bio. And if you want me to directly help you, I'm offering free strategy calls where together we'll come up with a game plan for you to get to $10,000 per month as quickly as possible. And to thank you, when we get to 30,000 subs on YouTube, I'll give away $2,000. Watch the video until the end, subscribe, and share with a friend to win. Let me tell you a quick story. Back in 2019-2020, I was obsessed with building the next big dropshipping empire. I spent thousands of dollars, months of my life, setting up a Shopify store, finding winning products, and trying out a different Facebook ads campaign. I remember sometimes staying up until 2-3 a.m. in the morning, working relentlessly on my Shopify store. I'd stop working, go to sleep, wake up, start working again, because I was hoping dropshipping would be my ticket to freedom. Now, a few months later, and with over $3,000 lost, I had nothing to show for. The hard truth I needed to accept is that I was chasing tiny profit margins in an oversaturated market. I was doing what everybody else was doing, and I was getting very disappointing results. What I'm about to share with you isn't sexy. It won't make for exciting TikTok reels. Your friends probably won't even be impressed when you tell them about it. But here is exactly what it's going to do for you. It's going to make you more money than you thought was possible. And I'm talking about real, consistent, life-changing money. The kind that lets you quit your job, pay off debt, and live the sort of life you've always dreamed of. So in this video, I'm going to reveal the 5 principles that helped me to build a 100K business in under a year. And these same principles have helped dozens of my customers to achieve the same. All of that starting with no special business qualifications or even previous experience. So the first principle is brutally simple. Pick one business model with high profit margins and go all in. The internet is flooded with get-rich-quick schemes, all the way from plenty of different AI side hustles or like crypto, dropshipping, affiliate marketing, etc. The list never ends, and they all promise you overnight success. But here's what they never tell you. Most of these business models are not designed for you to succeed. Just take dropshipping for example. The average profit margin is around 10 to 20%, and that it's actually if you're lucky. After ad costs, shipping delays, and customer nightmares, most people don't even break even. They never make a profit. And I would know because I've been there, and I've seen so many people have the same thing happen to them. Now on the other hand, high-ticket consulting can command very high profit margins, between 80 to 95%, which is insane. Because when you sell knowledge, coaching, or services instead of physical tangible products, you eliminate all need for inventory. Your overhead or your monthly costs are very low, and you don't need to worry about shipping and returns and things like that. One of my customers was actually jumping from dropshipping to creative writing as a freelancer and even building different digital courses. He was working over 60 hours a week and he was making less than $3,000 per month. And after creating a high ticket offer, focusing solely on the health and wellness niche, now he's making over $15,000 per month, most of it being profit with only a handful of customers. Now here is the second principle. Stop prioritizing activities that have nothing to do with making more money. We've all seen these day in the life videos, you know, where the entrepreneurs spend 3 hours on their morning routine before they actually get any work done. They meditate, they journal, they do some yoga, they do some affirmations, and they read for an hour. And then they drink some weird green detox juice. All of that before 8 a.m. of course. Look, I'm all for personal development. For a long time, I was getting up at 5 a.m. every morning religiously. And at some point, I too had a long morning routine because I thought it would make me more productive and make me more successful. But I'm going to tell you this for a fact. I've never made as much money as right now, and all I do is wake up at 6:30, get straight to work. That's it. I make myself a cup of tea and I'm ready to go. No 3-hour-long morning routine. It literally doesn't matter. Revenue generating activities should be your #1 priority, especially when you're just getting started. If you already make 100K per month, if you want to have a 3-hour-long morning routine, go ahead, you can afford it. But when you're only making a few $1,000s per month, or you still work a regular 9 to 5 and you want to obtain freedom, you need to prioritize the right things. That means making content, reaching out to potential customers, taking sales meetings, etc. The things that actually move the needle forward in your business. Everything else is secondary. The third principle is where the magic really happens. Work with fewer but better customers. And that is one of the reasons why high-ticket consulting is so powerful. Instead of needing hundreds, if not thousands of customers to pay you $27 for a low-ticket ebook, course, e-commerce or even physical product, you only need a handful of customers paying you anywhere between $1,000 to $10,000 and more, depending on what you sell and who you sell it to. For example, if you help people to get in shape, you could price it anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000. However, if you were to help people to invest in real estate, that can be a $10K offer, because it's all about the perceived return on investment that your clients can get. If you can help them to make $100K, even $1 million, you're not going to price that $1,000. And just think about this for a moment. If you wanted to make $10,000 a month selling a $50 product, you would need 200 customers. And to get 200 customers in the first place, you would need a lot of visibility, meaning a big audience or a crazy budget for paid ads, which most people simply don't have when they're just getting started. But to make the same amount with a high-ticket business, you only need like 2 customers at $5K, and that's it, you've made $10,000. So in your opinion, which one sounds easier to manage? Which one would allow you to grow your business faster? And not only that, but also to take better care of your customers and to help them to get even better results. One of my customers came to me and he was selling like social media management services for about $500 per month. And because he wanted to scale, he was juggling with dozens of clients, and I mean, the quality of his service was really suffering. And so he started to get worse and worse results for his customers, and some of them got very angry. And so we helped him to reposition his offer, and now he's making about $4,000 per client, and he only works with 5 customers. So he's making more money than ever with way less customers to deal with. That is the power of high ticket. And if you think, well, it must be more difficult to sell a more expensive offer, that's actually not even true, because people who are not even willing to spend $12, they were never going to spend any amount of money anyway. But people who buy an offer for $1,000 to $10,000, they were willing to spend money already. So whether it's $1,000 or $5,000, usually they would have purchased anyway. And for you, you only need 1 or 2 customers to be able to quit your job and to make more money with your business than you do with your job. So it's the fastest route to financial freedom. And with fewer customers, you can take better care of each customer, deliver better results, and get success stories, get client testimonials, and leverage those to grow your business even more. Now, the 4th principle I'd like to share with you is laser focus. You sell one offer to one type of niche. That is all you need to scale to $100K per month. I've spoken with hundreds of entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs, and I can clearly see a pattern. The people who try to do multiple things at once, selling different offers to different markets, they're always the ones struggling the most. Success doesn't come from doing 15 different things poorly. It comes from doing one thing exceptionally well. Another one of my customers, he was trying to sell LinkedIn coaching or like career optimization coaching. He'd help people to write resumes and to get their dream jobs, but he was struggling to make $2,000 per month. So we narrowed his very broad offer to one specific clear offer, helping tech professionals transition easily into AI roles. And for that package, he was charging $3,500. And 6 months later, he's earning over $20,000 per month with a wait list of customers. So you need to really be specific about who you want to help, because if you try to sell everything to everyone, you're not going to resonate with anyone, and in the end, you're not going to make any money. And that's how people end up struggling for months, even years. Now, the 5th and the final principle I'd like to share with you might be the most important. You want to change your inner circle. There's a saying that's always resonated with me. People want to see you do well, but never better than them. I've experienced this firsthand multiple times in my life. When I started to level up in life, to make more money, to transform myself as a person, unfortunately, I lost some people on my way because I just couldn't bring everyone to the top with me. Even though I wanted to inspire people, some of them got jealous, they got bitter, they got resentful. But the reality is, your environment shapes your beliefs, your habits, and what you think is actually possible to achieve. If you're surrounded with people who think that having a stable 9-to-5 job, earning $3K a month is living the life, well, most likely, this is where your expectations will cap out too. I remember when I started to make serious money, some of my family members were very happy for me, but others, they made negative remarks. They tried to undermine my confidence. So it was painful, but at the same time, it taught me a lot. It helped me to recognize which relationships I needed to keep in my life and which ones I needed to let go of. It's my belief, my conviction in fact, that if somebody wants to live your life, let them. They're doing you a favor. Now, this doesn't mean you have to cut off people from your life immediately or like overnight. It means intentionally seeking relationships with people who want to level up with you, rather than just keep you stuck exactly where you are, because that's where they feel comfortable themselves. So if you can, join masterminds, join programs, start networking with other entrepreneurs. Or back when I was a teen, what I was doing is that I would read books written by multimillionaires. I'd watch lots of content on YouTube about business because I wanted to program my mind for success, because no one around me was successful. The truth is that your income will rarely exceed that of your 5 closest friends. So choose them wisely, because we all influence each other, and the 5 people you spend the most time with influence you the most. So these principles aren't flashy. They won't make for viral content. This video is not going to get 1 million views, but I'm sharing with you what works. Just pick one high profit business model and stick with it. Prioritize revenue generating activities above anything else. Work with fewer but better customers and charge more. And focus on one specific offer and sell it to one niche. And then surround yourself with people who pull you forward as opposed to people who want to drag you down. That is the boring strategy that will make you $100,000 in 2025. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, I've put together a free video training in which I explain step by step how I make upwards of 1K per day with my business, slightly more than that in reality, with over 90 to 95% profit margins. The link will be in the description. And if you're serious about making more money, I invite you to book a free strategy call where together we'll identify what's blocking you from making more money, and we'll see if we can come up with a game plan for you to get to $10,000 per month and beyond as quickly as possible. But be quick because our limited spots fill up extremely quickly. With that being said, I will see you on the other side.